Good luck clipping this. Patrick Bet David consulting firm. I was not aware of this at all. You got to see this, folks. Says every morning at 9:05 a.m., Bet David Consulting starts their day like this. To be clear on the vision, VISON, that Patrick Bet David is driving. Let's zoom in. Let's really take a hard look at this. Okay, so by the look of these guys, the haircuts, the suits, I mean, this is really pathetic stuff here. Really, really sad. Breaks your heart that people won't let go of that American dream, but at the same time, it makes you happy that some people might have a hope, and at least they're trying. You know, they're not just saying nothing matters. They're trying to build a nest egg for themselves. But hey, the way I see it is you're just running on a treadmill forever. If all you think about is money, you'll never have enough. If that's the path you want to go down, hope you find some peace in it. I hope you get enough money that you feel like you don't need to keep just making money forever. And because what it's seen, everybody I know that just chases money and wants to make money, the more money they make, the less they feel that they have, despite what their bank account says. And then they turn into a bit of a ghoul, and it destroys their personality and everything likable about them. And then they begin to become something that isn't recognizably human. They become a literal like goblin, like a money goblin, like a ghoul. I've never seen anything corrupt people more than money. You lose friends over it. It changes people. Money kind of like money doesn't change people. Money gives people the opportunity to show you who they really are. And when that happens, it's a really gross and grotesque thing when they get all the money and everything they want, and then they take the mask off that you didn't even know they were wearing, and you see how ugly they really are. You see them for the ogre that they always were, that they were pretending they weren't. Some people, when they get everything they really want, they become better versions of themselves. And then other people, they get everything they ever wanted. And they kind of like, they unzip the human suit they were wearing. And you go, oh my God. You go, oh my God, what corner of hell did you walk out of? But these people, they're, I guess they're selling life insurance to old people on like dialysis and stuff. Look, my default response with everything is just to kind of be absolutely disgusted with everything that is corporate life. It's foreign to me. I never did it. I never worked in an office. I worked at a Chinese food place and a dog food store and delivered food and did Uber. And in Texas, I just cut grass. I worked on a ranch, cleared brush, bullshit like that. This part of life I ran from so fast because it makes me nauseous looking at it. So I can't give you an accurate description or consensus on this stuff. This looks like the bleakest, darkest, hottest ring of hell on earth to me. Nothing could be sadder. If you told me I had to live this way, I would turn my car into and drive it into something. I'd fill it with a bunch of propane tanks from a gas station and drive it on. I could not do it. Absolutely could not do it. I could not do it. I would put it down one of those where they cut logs with big saw blades. I'd make up the next morning. This looks absolutely terrible. So this is Patrick Bet David's consulting firm. which I only was just made aware of. Now, do we know if they just sell, what do they sell? Patrick Bet David Consulting Firm? Bet David Consulting, business consulting that empowers leaders. The entrepreneurship of everything in America is so vague, I can't even critique it. I mean, that is the critique of it, but it's just like, it's air. Like, it's just it's vague symbols that symbolize power and order, and royalty, like a chess piece. Chess piece, it suits, shiny hair. It's the American dream put through a Brita filter. Like, what is this? I can't make any sense of it. Get a free consultation for what? Here, view our success stories. Client doubled assets under management, revenues up by nearly 200%. Living a dream. Level up your leadership skills. So is it like a Jordan Peterson thing, but for businesses, where like Jordan Peterson's website, you can like figure out yourself in terms of flaws in your personality and everything. Like but this is for your business, I guess. Here, watch the video. Here's 3 minutes and 16 seconds. He also, by the way, we're going to get into this. He has his own cigar lounge in Scottsdale where you can pay like $50,000 to be a member of. So you can meet up, and then Vandal says he ran an MLM scam before pivoting to a right-wing grifter. I believe that. He pivoted from one grift to another grift. Here it is. Here's the 3-minute video.
If you're on this website, it's probably because you're an entrepreneur, executive, CEO, salesperson, but somebody that wants to grow their business to the next level.
I'm not. I have a severe brain damage. Are you still talking to me?
No matter what the economy is, but let me kind of share with you what we do at Bet David Consulting. I am Patrick Bet David. I've been a business owner now for quite some time. I've gone through the transitions of being an employee to salesperson to sales leader to a founder, CEO, executive investor, exiting my insurance company, multi 9-figure exit. I've gone through that entire process, but there's a couple things I will tell you. At each level, I've hit a wall, and it sucks. I can't stand it. When I've hit a wall, the fast...
This is televangelism for like the depressed working class, right? A guy who woke up, he's 39, and things are so financially tough, you can't even leave your job for 3 months to find a better one. You're pretty much completely fucked. So you're like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna with a Klarna payment, I'm gonna pay for a Patrick Bet David consultation and see if maybe he has the answers. And he doesn't, but you give him your money, and he sends you a thing to fill out, and they probably send you back like a PowerPoint or something about like believing in yourself. This is, I mean, look at him. This is a Balrog. This is a demon. Use your eyes, guys. Use your eyes. Obviously, none of you fall for this stuff, but like, it's important to just understand the shape. You've read the books. You know the fairy tales. You know the stories. Look at the shape of his face. I know, like, look, you go, oh, look, a suit. Wow, he loves me. He cares about me. Lions, that means power. There's lions on the tie. Just scroll up. Look. That is a viper. That is a rise and grind vampire. That is Nosferatu. That is some sort of devilish viper vampire. That is a fanged beast that wants to suck you completely dry and then throw your husk in a wood chipper. Look at that. Use your eyes. You don't have to use your ears even. You don't even have to know how to read. Use your eyes. Recognize shapes. Recognize patterns. Look at people's eyes. They are the windows to the souls. Are those eyes you trust? That's a man that's thinking about your wallet and your wallet only. Look at that. But people are so desperate they can't see that. People are so desperate they think their life is going to be like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where one day, you know, they get the golden ticket and they run in the palace and they get all the money. And what's actually going to happen is, they're lucky to get hit by a city bus and get a payout that way. Patrick Bet David, everybody.
Sucks. I can't stand it. When I've hit a wall, the fastest way I've learned to go either through the wall, over the wall, but figure out a way to get to the next level is by having the right people around me, giving me counsel on what I need to do. And then I use that counsel and strategy to save myself time. Meaning, many people are watching this. If you've never hired a consultant before, from 2002 till today, I've probably spent $20 million on fees with legal, accounting, consulting, tech. It doesn't matter. That's what I've spent over the years to have the knowledge.
It doesn't matter. I'll take your money. Literally, it doesn't matter what field. Not that he knows what the field is. It doesn't matter. He just knows I know about leadership, and I know about teamwork, and I know how to inspire people.
Know-how from somebody.
What do you know about? Do you know anything about the fintech space? No, but it's leadership. It's about giving me money now.
And has the experience, and all it does is the following. You don't have to spend that money consulting. You don't have to make that investment because you're probably going to learn about your mistakes in the next 3 to 5 years. And you're going to either lose the same executive, you're going to keep losing the same employee, you're going to keep losing the same deal, your employees are going to be frustrated because the technology is not good, or the culture, or the sales compensation plan isn't that good. And eventually you'll change it. Or you can hire somebody that's been there before, make that investment, save the time, and instead of learning it in 5 years, you learn it in 3 to 6 months and you implement it. So what does saving 4.5 years mean to you? You get to value that. And the other part I want you to think about is a lot of consulting firms I've worked with over the years, many times they'll put you with a 25-year-old kid that just came out of college.
Guys, is this, I guess, people message me and they're so dumb, they don't even know how to find the podcast.
So they're not preaching to you on what you should be doing. I remember the first time I met with them, they were skeptical. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I can do it. I'm only doing a $10 million business. Can I really take it to $50 million?
Dude, it's just fluff. It sucks.
Should I make this investment to the consulting?
He's in the corporate, like leather. Oh, this is the cigar lounge I think he's in, actually. I think that's a humidor behind him. Yeah, it is. It's his Scottsdale cigar lounge.
They're thinking so big. They're dealing with money managers, going through all these great experiences. There's nothing like it. But today, it's about you. If you're watching this and you want to give this thing a shot and speak to one of our consultants and have us work with your team, fill out the form below and put your information down. One of our consultants or program directors will get a hold of you. They'll learn more about where you're at to see if there's a fit here for us to work together. And if you do qualify, we cannot wait to help you take your business to the next level. Take care, everybody.
Yep, it's all about rising, grinding, taking it to the next level. Anyone that associates with these people, even ironically, is suspect. Absolutely suspect. Anybody that associates with them is you can assume the worst about them in every shape and form. Expertise built on experience. It's fluff. It's live, laugh, love, but for and I guess it works. He's making a lot of money. Okay, yeah. So what I want to find right now, hold on, is, let's see here. I think Patrick Bet David Cigar Lounge. Live at the Boardroom Cigar Lounge. PBD podcast live at the Boardroom Cigar Lounge. Scheduled for tomorrow. Damn. Look, people are in the chat. Waiting for him and his lackeys. He has 3 lackeys. God, that's embarrassing. Where is the damn cigar? Is it called Holtz Cigar Lounge? Patrick Bet David Cigar Lounge. It's called the Boardroom Cigar Lounge. Okay, here we go. I got it. Guys, we got it. Here we go. I got it. By the way, let me check out the... Damn, what is taking the panda so long to get here? Like, holy shit. Oh, he dropped off another DoorDash order. Oh, wow, I can kind of see the house in terms of where he dropped it off. He dropped it off down the road from me, and I was coming with mine. I swear to God, if he mixed up our dashes, I'm going to have a real problem. Nice. You got tits, cigars, scotch. Yeah, give myself a nice thickened scotch poker. Yeah, because I'm all in on myself, huh? Yeah, I'm all in on myself. God, look at the people. They got the caddy from Happy Gilmore to have a stand-in. Look at these complete bozos. Oh my God, Vivek Ramaswamy is here. Vivek, I am here to talk about immigration. I am Vivek Ramaswamy. You got Vivek there. You know, talking about some Five Spice. He's got, look, okay, so invitations to founding member events. Silver, $5,500. You have limited access to the lounge, guest privileges, bring one colleague per quarter to share the experience, tickets to 2 events and comedy club for you and a guest. Okay, this is a complete revelation to me. Wait, his cigar lounge is called the Eagle's Nest, which is Hitler's house name. Is that true? Yeah, I agree, Vandal. They're worse than the Barstool retards. It's absolutely worse. Tickets to 2 events and comedy club for you and guests. Gold is invitations to founding member and special events, limited access to lounge, guest privileges. So obviously you don't even have your own cigar lounge, but the idea is that Patrick Bet-David is going to be there and all the sharks, and you're going to go in there with a cigar and maybe pitch your business idea. And hey, this is, babe, we got to put this on the Amex. I know it's 11,000. How about we don't get that, don't do the down payment on that new Lexus we were going to get. This is worth more than 20 Lexuses. Trust me, babe. I got to bet on myself. I go there, I'm making deals, I'm playing poker. Next thing you know, I'm personal best friends with Patrick Bet-David. I'm going over his house, smoking cigars in his hot tub, work my way on his podcast. I start, pitching the new thing that I haven't come up with yet that I'm going to, because I'm going to build an empire, babe. I need to be a gold member. Platinum coming soon. The platinum membership to Patrick Bet-David Cigar Lounge is coming soon. Invitations to founding member events, secret access to all areas of the lounge, guest privileges. By the way, this is what being a pay pig is. This is a pay pig. Pay pig is not $5 a month. Pay pig is I'm sending you 17 grand. That's pay pig. Invitations to founding member events, guest privileges, tickets to all events in comedy club for you and a guest, personalized locker. 2, count them, 2. Hey, it's not. Look what you get in return. 2 boxes of PBD's limited edition cigar. Holy cow. And concierge services. Now we're talking. That's a deal right there. Nice. Yeah, that's a good deal right there. PBD Podcast Live hosted by Patrick Bet-David. I guess they just started doing those because I didn't see one. So they're going to do a live podcast and here's smoking cigars and talking about business. Sorry, I'm wrong. I thought it was in Scottsdale. It's Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My bad. Hey, you got me. I didn't know that much about it. You got me. Here's the video that's trying to get us to join the Patrick Bet-David Cigar Lounge. Here we go. Off whiskey. It's kind of a funny thing to show off that you have Whistle Pig. It's fine. It's above Jack Daniels and all that stuff, obviously, and way above, Jim Beam and everything. It's just kind of, you might as well put I'm having a little maker's mark. Oh, wow. Yeah, what is that these days? $55 a bottle? You're a big spender. Oh my God, a carton of eggs is $100, but somehow you can afford a Maker's Vampire. Behind the scenes of Patrick
VIP
Bet-David.
people that we are, we go to the cigar lounge.
Behind the scenes of the PBD Cigar Lounge.
Event. I'm going to show you guys some behind the scenes. You're not allowed to see, but I'll show it to you anyway.
I'll show it to you, yeah, brother. Yeah, look at the most worthless human beings. A black man dying of sickle cell making a martini. He's sweating into your Cosmopolitan, sweating into your Manhattan as he hands it to you. God, the worst hats. A guy hand rolling dog shit. I can't even watch the rest of that.